Do it again down the centre of the course, coming with an electric finish. Do it again. He's coming at Rainbow Bridge. He's a born leader and he will do it again.
At this stage of the game, if we're all in the exotics, brace yourselves because we could be in for some fun and games. The last race, the Hollywood Bets Bright Future, merit rated 67 handicap for the girls over 1,600 metres. Graham and myself are in the same camp here, just in different orders, barring our first choice. Your numbers are 10, 11, 3, 12. I've gone 10, 12, 11, 3. And let's start off with our first choice because we both obviously were quite enthused by that run to Joy Meisha, who ran earlier.
Well, it'll be interesting to see, obviously, how Joy Meisha runs in the preceding race. If she wins and wins well, that'll certainly enhance number 10, What a Thrill's chances here. But she's done well over the course on the polytrack. She's had 3 starts for a win and a second. Obviously, Anton Marcus teams up with a very much informed Glenn Cotson. And 2,000 metres last time she ran second. She might be equally effective over the 1,600 metres. I've given her the benefit of the doubt. She's an Australian-bred daughter of Medaglia Doro. So she's got a lot of things in her favour. She's had good, consistent form in the past, but she's no good thing. She has been priced up favourite at 5-2, but I think she might even ease slightly in the market. I don't see her shortening off that mark.
We don't like to find negatives. We don't like to find reasons why they can't win, and I'm not doing that. The only little niggle that I've got with What a Thrill is she's a one-time winner, as we know. She's beaten Teetotal, who still hasn't won a race. That's my only concern, Graham.
Yeah, look, you know, she's no superstar, which is why she's got a merit rating of 68.
68, yeah.
You know, this is a low-grade handicap, so, you know, you can expect any kind of result. But you've got to finally sort of find reasons why they can win. And I thought the last run was pretty decent, and I think her form on the poly is pretty decent. And she's got the right jockey-trainer combination. So I think she's entitled to be amongst the favourites. I don't see her as a short-price favourite, but she gets a benefit of the doubt for me as my first selection.
Okay, then you went for Fire Fairy to run second. I've gone for Pina Colada to run second. Let's touch on both of those.
Okay, well, Fire Fairy, I like the way Nathan Cutson's horses have returned from the COVID-enforced break. They're running really well. Richard Faree rides 11 Fire Fairy. She tends to hit the line strongly, and that's in her favour. So I expect number 11 Fire Fairy to be running on very strongly at the line. Whether she gets there or doesn't, she'll be a factor in the finish. Pina Colada, also model of consistency. They're both drawn out a bit deep. Fire Fairy drawn 11, Pina Colada drawn 12. So they've got wide draws to overcome, but they'll be factors. They'll be in the reckoning.
Interesting. Pina Colada, a couple of runs back, ran third to Cherry Road, and we saw Cherry Road win well here at Hollywood Bets Greyville just a couple of days ago.
But I'm also very interested in Baranois because
Yes.
Baranois gets a good draw. As she did last time, was very disappointing, but that was on the turf track. You know, her course and distance form on the poly over 1,600 metres. This is also a game of stats. And she's had 14 starts for 2 wins, 3 seconds, 1 third, 1 fourth. She's obviously very partial to the poly track, and she loves the course and distance. She's got a good draw with Jason Gates in the irons. She might be worth another chance. And then there's Santa Vittoria. Interesting, Santa Vittoria is a 5-year-old, so I'm sure they're looking to go to stud. And I was looking at the pedigree, and given that Got the Green Light just won the Daily News, he's by Give Me the Green Light out of a Daughter of Commands. So if Santa Vittoria was my mare, I know where she would be going. She'd be going off to pay Give Me the Green Light a visit. Same cross as Got the Green Light. But with a chance, the 4 off for Tabisa Gomedi gets 6 kilograms from the top weight, 8-1 in the market. She also warrants respect.
Before we close, let's just give you the reason about Baranois. Yeah, there's certainly no secret. It belongs to my family, and she certainly has a chance. She's dropped in the ratings. She led last time, and at the 400 she faded. She got cut into behind, and that was her race done.
I think we'll see a much better run from her over this course and distance.
Absolutely, absolutely. So don't leave 3 Baranois out of your calculations for the 9th race. Graham Hawkins, 10-11, 3-12. I've gone 10-12, 11-3.